Hi, my name is Camille and I will be doing my first ever makeup tutorial. So I've always been asked how I did my everyday routine and what I said, well, here we are. And I hope you enjoy and you like it. So I already applied my primer. If any ways you want to know what it is, I use Bare Minerals Prime Time, and it's liquid. It's not like the gel type, and it's very light. It stays. So next I will be using is foundation, and foundation I use is Fenty Beauty. I really love this foundation because of it goes from medium to full coverage. So what I do is I pump one small pump, and this much, and then I use this foundation brush. It has to be a little bit like flat, so when you're brushing it has that smooth look. So what I'll do is start using this and just kind of brush up and down. Don't do it around the eye because that's where the concealer is going to be. And also, if you are running out of foundation on your hand, that's why it's good to put like little instead of putting too much and then you have an excess. I usually like to put less or set for this. So next we want to do is concealer. So concealer, I personally have like dark circles and sometimes eye bags, and I think for me that NARS is a really good brand for really good coverage. You always want to get 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So how I apply it is that I use the triangle method. So it's like I am putting an inverted triangle right under here, not right directly in the eye. If there's any other blemishes, you can also cover that as well. And then you're going to be using a flat brush that it's really mostly you're going to be dabbing. I heard like there's a lot of other girls who like to use sponges or beauty blenders, but I personally like to use brush. And so when applying this, you have to dab upward to get the full effect. I'm gonna go around the mesh and the other eye. Also, you want to make sure you blend the foundation with the concealer around this area. Okay, and next what I usually like doing, or if I feel like doing, is putting setting powder, which is I use Laura Mercier. So what I usually do is I tap and you put this much. You take more like a kabuki brush, and well, the one I use is kind of slanted but it still works. And so then what you do is you kind of brush around, but then you take the excess and then pat under the eye. Pat, not rub it in eyes, and this is what it's called baking. So I'm gonna do the other eye, under the other eye, I mean. thing. And right under the eye. And there we go, set. Now next, one of my favorite part of the routine is putting eyeshadow. But you always need to have a primer. The eyeshadow primer I use is Fenty Beauty. And it's called Invisa Pink. I think this is one of the most amazing primers because it intensifies the eyeshadow that you're using. So once I'm done, next is the eyes are the window to the soul, and I love giving my eyes the full glamour. So I use NYX, and this is majority of neutral colors, especially I think you can use this all season round, and you could use it definitely as a base. So what I usually put is I like to put more of a nude base. So when I put everything else on top, it blends well. It's you're just kind of blending it in very, very lightly. Okay, and so the next color I'll end up using, but just right on top, is mostly either this one, or if you're going with a neutral color that's blues or grays or gold, I kind of use either this or this, and it kind of gives that slight shimmer and natural. So this is more like a cream eyeshadow, and I love it. So all I do is I just dab it right on. I like to do two colors, and that's about it. So that's my eyeshadow. And what I like to do for an extra is putting a lighter color in between the corners of my eyes. So I like to use this one, but what you use is the tip of this. You just take that's about it, and then you just apply it here, the corner, and you do the same thing. And go. And then I end up doing my eyeliner next. And this is one of my favorite. I use Stila, waterproof, and especially if you like the cat eye, the wing, this is perfect to use. So here we go. I like to go really thin on when putting the eyeliner. Some people like to do it really thick, but I can't do it. And then I'm about to do the wing. So what I usually do is I kind of find the angle here. I make a mark, slant down, and then connect. First one. Okay, second one. Same thing, you have to mark and connect. So next is going to be the eyebrows. My favorite to use for the eyebrows will be Anastasia, and so I use this one, but it's more like a powder, and there's 2 shades in it. So I don't use too much of this, but when you are doing your eyebrows, you need always 2 brushes. So you need one that's very slanted like this, and then you need a brusher. Since my hair is getting dark brown, I tend to use more of the soft brown color. So you take a little, take off the excess, and then you kind of have to outline your eyebrow by brushing the angle with the direction of the angle brush going up. First on the front. The next is angling it. So towards the end of the eyebrow, it has to be darker because you want that arch to show and to accentuate, the shape of your face. So when you're brushing, brush on the direction that your eyebrows, like the hair is going. Don't mind if it looks like a mess with the powder, because that's the reason why you always have to have that brush. There's that, and then the next one is the other eye. So brush up on the front, and then outline under. Okay, so since now you're going the direction, you're going sideways now. Okay, so now next we're going to be brushing this out. You want to brush in the direction your hair is going. Your eyebrows are not always going to be the same. Think of it as sisters. They're together, but they look somewhat different. Okay, once you have that, I use, and it's by Anastasia. It's a clear brow gel. So if you always want that natural matte look, you just use this, because since you have powder brow, you can end up using this to finish the look. There we go. And so next, you're going to be doing, I kind of like putting a little bit extra, just because I feel like it. I like to put a little bit of blush and some bronzer, but not too much. So what I use is Naked by Urban Decay, and it's 3 shades: the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush. I use the highlighter and contour for really, really special occasions, but again, that's another different story. So bronzer, I use that has more shadow, so you want to define a little bit of it. It's there. Me, I like to put a little bit here around the jawline. I feel too lazy to put contour, I tend to put Next, I like to put a little bit of blush, so I use this fluffy brush and just take a little bit and then just put it around the cheekbone area. So this is optional usually because especially for hot weather, I'm not too great about using mascara for me, but I like to use Benefit Bad Girl. This is a really good brand, especially if you don't want to use waterproof mascara every so often. This is the best one. I have a different method of curling my eyelashes. I tend to put this on first. I don't really use fake eyelashes because I have really long eyelashes already. So I just like to amp it up. I'm just gonna brush this out. I just kind of have to wait it out. But anyways, for the lips, I really like using this lip gloss. It's NYX Soft Cream, but it's Stockholm. And then you just kind of blot it out. And then last but not least, once it dries, you kind of have to press on this for like 30 seconds. So last but not least, before you finish all of the makeup and you leave out the door, so what you want to do is close your eyes and just make sure you spray frontward, side, and another side. And then you're done. So hope you like the video and you learn from it and apply it, and then you feel confidently beautiful. Till next time.